Let's see if I can wake it up. So I saw something today that made my monkey brain engage. So I'm hoping to catch what my monkey brain saw. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely, man. I suppose I should really explain what I'm doing right here. Whenever I'm drawing something, I like to stick down just a little frame like this. Yeah, you'll notice this is just in thirds. If I was drawing the whole body, I would add another line, the exact length of this, at the bottom. And that would make the full length. But where I'm just doing like a thighs up piece, I tend to just do this. And this would just kind of be the area that I'd call a torso. The actual torso itself sits in these two boxes here. The head would sit in this box here. What I'm doing right now is just a little gesture into it. You'd put the hips in this box here. The hips don't actually take up the full box. Come a little bit just under that third line. And then the torso itself sits in this box here. And it goes just a little bit bigger and comes into the bit where the hips sit. I'm just going to sit here like this. I make this V like this, and that's kind of like going into the crotch here and then coming out, and then it will kind of meet in with like abs and stuff. All kind of goes in that same sort of place. And then like this, coming out a little bit wider. I like to draw them a little bit thicker. Just thicken it up a little bit. Now I'd say that this leg here is carrying the weight, and that's why it's higher up. I try and look at stuff like what. So if she was actually standing, which leg would the weight be on? And then that tends to be the higher up side on the hips. That's kind of why we've got this kind of like shape. I think it's called contrapasta, where it's like the hip and the torso going in different directions like that. Contrapasta sounds right. This is all stuff like I think I learnt that off of a Proco video, and I'd highly recommend watching those stuff for your tutorials. Thick. Yes. Well, while I was down the gym, which is a great place to activate the monkey brain, I saw something that I was like, I will have to draw this when I get home. which is how all good inspiration should be. How are we going to draw? Because this comes in like this. You also tend to find if you're drawing like a hands on hips pose, the hand tends to be on the hip that is carrying the weight. If you're struggling to try and work out where the weight is in a pose, if there's ever like a hand on the hip, it tends to be the hand on the hip of the weight bearing hip. See, otherwise we'd all fall over. Right. Now I think that is what I want from the pose.